Hi, so I wanted to talk about something that kind of bothers me. So a lot of people praise the Hunger Games for being not traditionally feminine in its display of Katniss, who is a fighter. She's definitely like a strong woman type of character. A lot of people praise Suzanne Collins for this portrayal. It was especially praised because it came out so close to Twilight. That might just be me being a Twilight fan and being upset with people's natural critique to hate Twilight for, you know, reasons that they haven't actually sat down and thought about. So a lot of people like to praise Katniss for being more masculine and subverting traditional gender norms, but at the same time they call Peeta a wet blanket and say that he's a sissy or a weakling. I can't even tell you the amount of times that I've been watching the Hunger Games with someone and someone there will be like, he can't even fight. Like, what a sissy. No. There's also the fact that between the books and the movies, they made Peeta more masculine and actually have him fighting more than he does in the books. I know there's a lot of Peeta hate out there, but I always thought that was more because of Peeta/Katniss thing going on. It took me a while to realize that a lot of that was because of the whole like weakling issue. What I like about Peeta is that just as much as Katniss subverts traditional feminine gender norms, Peeta subverts traditional masculine gender norms, and he is still the love interest of the story. It doesn't make him any less of a guy to paint, bake, and frost cakes. I think that people forget that it's not just Katniss in the saving role, it's Peeta in the needing to be saved role. I gravitate toward Peeta's portrayal in these stories more than I gravitate toward Katniss's portrayal because there are a lot of strong woman narratives, but I haven't found as many examples of Peeta-like characters where the boy needs saving. I actually heard somebody in a theater once say he fights like a girl, and I'm just like, you're missing every possible point there is to miss. I really liked the notion that he could still be attractive to Katniss and not be traditionally masculine. He could still be like the male hero. We see him in such a like reserved role that typically Katniss and Peeta would be reversed in. It's important to have male characters subverting traditional gender norms just as much as it is to have women being strong. Just as important as it is for girls to be told that they can do physical things like archery, just as women need to be told that they can be strong and independent, it's just as important for boys to be told that crying is okay, not being physically strong is okay, and being saved or rescued in any capacity. You know, it doesn't have to be like an epic, capital, like, you know, Peeta Katniss experience. They need to be told that that's okay. Patriarchy tells everybody what to do, and we need to discuss all these issues at once instead of being hypocrites and calling boys wet blankets because they don't want to fight some creepy ass orangutans or whatever it was in a jungle. Yeah, I got a lot of male friends that would not do that. And if I heard you call them a wet blanket, I would probably throw this quesadilla at your head. So just saying. This is also good to talk about because it's interesting that we allow women to be more traditionally masculine, but we don't allow men to be more traditionally feminine. What does that say about our views of femininity? I'll give you a hot second to think about that one. Yeah, I love Peeta. He's like my man. I would invite him to my graduation party if I could. He could bake a cake with my face on it, and maybe like some quesadilla action on the side. Yeah, I would. Peeta. Okay, bye.